Welcome into Drew Silly Diamonds for Friday, August 22nd, 2025. I am Drew Martin breaking down the Major League Baseball slate here, the weekend starter. Let me know in the comments below where you agree, where you disagree. All is welcome. It helps grow the show in the YouTube comments below. Smash that like button if you're liking the content. As we got first game up, 6:40 Eastern time, PNC Park, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania for the Pirates, hosting the Rockies. Battle of last place teams here with Antonio Sensatella on the hill for the Rocks. Braxton Ashcraft going for the Pirates. Minus 195. That's the Pirates as the home favorite. 8.5 being the total. I think the dog is barking here, guys. I mean, what in the world is the Pirates doing laying near $2? I don't know if they should be laying, minus 195 to some beer league softball teams out there. This team's 20 games under themselves. They're just 3-8 their last 11. Whereas the Colorado Rockies, look, they're not making the playoffs by any means. A 37-91 record here. But the fact is, they've won 7 of their last 10 games. They're cashing some tickets recently, and it's kind of that profile in sports betting that I love to bet. When terrible, terrible teams that the market's thrown off, they just become better, a little bit better than that. That is a good way to cash some tickets here at plus prices in MLB in the month of August. So I think they check that box here. And Antonio Sensatella, their starting pitcher, the 30-year-old Venezuelan, not good numbers overall. He actually got knocked around by this Pirates offense earlier this month, but then he went on the IL with a blister issue and came back last time out against the Arizona Diamondbacks, a lot better lineup, and threw a gem. 5 innings, only giving up 4 hits and 0 earned runs. So maybe you can ride that in here. And he's up against Ashcraft for the Pirates, kind of a bullpen guy. He's made 3 starts, but he's averaging just 3 innings in those starts. So we get the hotter lineup with the Rockies. Again, playing better baseball recently. I like him here, guys. Plus 170, risk 100 to win 170. The underdog is barking in PNC Park. It's the Rockies over the Pirates to start us off with hopefully a big plus price winner. That would go a long way to start the weekend. All right, next one up, 7:10 Eastern, heading to the Motor City for the Detroit Tigers, hosting the Kansas City Royals. Burgert on the hill for the Royals. Casey Mize going for the Tigers. Minus 160. That's Detroit is the home favorite. 8.5 being the total. This is the first place and second place teams in the AL Central, and Kansas City comes in 9.5 games back of Detroit. They're playing a lot better baseball. 6-1 their last 7. They got Burgert on the hill, the 25-year-old out of West Virginia, the former Mountaineer. He's a rookie, but he's got good numbers. Sub 2.8 ERA in 10 starts. He's been throwing the ball well. He's up against the former first pick overall out of Auburn and Casey Mize, who has decent numbers overall. It's not like lights out. But his last time against this Royals lineup, he only lasted 3 innings, giving up 8 hits. He got knocked around in that game. This Royals offense, top 5 lineup in MLB over the last week by weighted runs created plus. And Detroit, they've kind of struggled a little bit recently against righties. So with Burgert pitching well right now, I like the Royals side, guys. So we're going to go with another underdog to start us off on Friday. It is the Royals plus 145. Risk 100 to win 145. That's the Royals over the Tigers. So if we can hit one of these two to start off the Friday slate, that would be great if we hit both of them. Man, this is going to be a good Friday night. Guys, let me know in the comments below where you agree, where you disagree. Any comment is more than welcome. Your picks for this weekend. We got college football starting. We got NFLX, the NFL preseason there in their last week, and we got Major League Baseball going strong into the playoffs. So a good time to be a sports bettor here. Late August, come September. If you're interested in premium picks, check them out. WagerTalk.com, experts page, Drew Martin. Got a special up for NFL, college football. If you buy that at a discount, a special discount there, you get the rest of MLB for free through the World Series. So that's through the Super Bowl, through the National Championship, through the World Series, all 3 sports, discounted price. Drew Martin, experts page, WagerTalk.com. All right, guys, we got, actually the recap for the show. Don't have the Thursday's results because I'm doing this in the 8 o'clock Eastern hour on Thursday. So some of the night games still going on. Wednesday, another profitable day, grinding it out. 2-1 plus 1.04 units. The Yankees did cash as a slight underdog there against the Rays. That brings the record to 205 and 157, 56% winners, plus 43.4 units of profit. So it's been a profitable endeavor here. Drew's Daily Diamond going throughout the summer in baseball. Going to look to keep it going on the diamond and on the gridiron here, guys. So always appreciate you tuning in each and every day on the WagerTalk YouTube channel, at least 6 out of the 7 days of the week. Some of you guys giving me some comments there about not doing one on Monday the last couple weeks, but I did take a day off. Either way, guys, let's look to end it with another winner in the or hopefully another winner. 7:35 Eastern. We're heading to the Sunshine State. Tampa Bay Rays hosting the St. Louis Cardinals. Miles Mikolas on the hill for the Redbirds. We get Adrian Hauser going for the Rays. Minus 130. That's Tampa as the home favorite. Total of 9. Now, we've talked about the Rays a bunch over the last 2 weeks. We've been fading them a lot, especially against the Yankees, which we just talked about in terms of they were on that 4-city West Coast road trip. They came home. I felt like that was still a fade spot. They did score some runs in the second game, and now staying at home off of an off day yesterday, I believe. Either way, I like the Rays to kind of a little bit of buy low here. And at minus 130 with a lot better pitcher on the hill, I like the Rays at home. I mean, it's an interesting scheduling spot in this series. They're going to actually be off on Saturday, and that's why they played on Thursday night. So, no, this is game 2 of the series. So, yeah, I was a little bit mixed up in my notes here. But you got to remember they're playing in the minor league ballpark, so they had to move around the scheduling. The Buccaneers had a preseason game pretty much right across the street. So it's an interesting one where they're playing Friday night. They're not going to play on Saturday, so it might matter for the bullpens, which I do give a slight edge to the Rays. But either way, Hauser on the hill for the Rays. His last time out, 5 innings, 0 earned runs, 6-0 strikeout to walk ratio. He was traded midseason. He's got a 2.6 ERA. He's a guy I'm looking to bet on. And he's up against Miles Mikolas. The 36-year-old's just 6-9 on the season with a 5 ERA. He's 2-7 his last 9 decisions. And he's got home road splits where he's really struggled on the road. Now we're asking him to go into a minor league ballpark here where he's given up 5 earned runs, 5 earned runs, 8 earned runs, and 6 earned runs his last 4 road starts. I think he's going to get hit around here, guys. The Rays have hit righties a lot better than lefties. I think the 30 cents is short. Rays minus 130 to end the Friday card over the Cardinals. In recap, we got the Royals over the Tigers, plus price, plus 145. And the Rockies, big dog barking, plus 170 over the Pirates. That does it for the Friday show. We'll be back on Saturday. Come back and join us. Until then, cash those tickets. Enjoy the rest of your Friday. Thanks for tuning in.